It was extremely difficult. I mean, she's so sweet, you know, she turns up and, you know, it's not every day you get to work with a, you know, a double Oscar-nominated actress, and she, you know, she can flip between doing serious and comedy, and in real life too, you know, very silly things, and then talking about, you know, big political things and whatever, and so, yeah, it's not, but it was fun. That's the fun stuff, being able to play off a good little script and a really good actress. So. No different. Well, I think if you live in Los Angeles, like Emmy does, then you know she might have had a little bit of a shock to the system. But if you're British, you know it's no different to any normal Wednesday. But you know she happened to be in skirts and a stiletto almost for most of the film, going up and down hills, and you know really in the Highlands. It's almost a bit like the Highlands where we were shooting in the west of Ireland. So it was a lot harder for her. And with me, I had my trousers on. I was dressed for the, you know, against the elements, so I was fine. Well, I think Amy said that she was, you know, she was almost about to do it if he hadn't done it, because she'd been in a relationship with Darren for 6 years, and luckily he beat her to it. I don't know. I'm for it. I think whatever works. I think some fellas might feel a bit emasculated, and I think ultimately at the end, although possibly the girls might choose a really good ring, or one that they liked. You know, everyone's always a bit old-fashioned, I think, so they'd probably prefer to know that he desperately wanted to have that happen, rather than maybe felt forced to say yes because she did it in a pub in front of his friends. He was like, "Come on, Goodes, let's just go. I'm giving myself over to the idea of making a romantic comedy. You know, romantic comedy. I want you to come along for the ride." And I was like, "Great," because I mean, I've always been such a huge fan of Hilary and Jackie, and you know, then I saw, you know, the recent one with when Last See Your Father. When Did I Last See Your Father? Yeah, and he's such an amazing guy, super intelligent, obviously, as a lot of directors are, and you know, with a really good fun side to him. So it was very, very, very easy for me to say yes, particularly also as he already had Amy. I think I'm always looking for trying. You know, I've been quite lucky, but always trying to find something a little different. But it's not like I'm in a position where I really get to choose exactly what you want to do. Sometimes, you know, these things sort of land in your lap a little bit, or have done for me. But just trying to do something a little bit different always is the only thing. And I think, yeah, I mean, the next thing, there's a couple of new things I'd like to do, which, you know, I haven't been in the army yet, so that's possibly one way to go. I don't know, just something interesting and fun, and generally now that I've had a child, something that's going to be filming hopefully closer to home rather than going off to the other side of the world.